Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Mr. Bad May here with a very special episode today on the channel. We have been very fortunate and blessed to have made some amazing modding friends through our own journey in modding. Whether that's my engine pack that a lot of you may know, or well, engine packs, the one for ATS or ETS2, as well as my recent, yet to be released, but my recent, as you may have seen on stream, a recent RGB headlight mod that I put together. We've also gotten into skinning, and now we have our own company logos and all that stuff. But through that whole journey, we've made an amazing friend whom I want to share and showcase one of his trucks on the channel today. And that would be, I have the screen up here. You kind of see the truck in the background a little bit hiding out. Um, and before I even jump into what it looks like in the game, I'm going to take you out to his website here. See if I can get this pulled up. Our friend, Bormann Performance, I just call him Bormann, has sent us over to check out his Mack Titan. He's given us the trucks here at the channel anyways. He's given us the trucks for free, but I've gone ahead and supported him anyways. I have purchased his truck, let's just say 10 times over. It's a very, very nice truck. I'll walk you guys through it. We'll go through a little bit of the build menus. I'm not going to go too in depth here, but I want to take you guys out on a little drive with it. Let you guys know my impressions, all of that stuff. Is it worth the $18, or perhaps maybe I'll speak with him, and maybe you might find a little discount down in the description. We'll have to see. We'll see what he does for us. But with that aside, it is a very, very nice truck. He's got photos out here on his site, and this is pretty much the gist of it. Depending on how you customize it, of course. It does come with, if you're a fan of the road trains or Australian trucks, it does have the snorkels. The top can be changed from matte black to chrome. I'll show you guys that in the build menu. Matter of fact, why don't I just stop yapping? Why don't we just get into it? Let me swap back over to my game here. All right, now why don't we just get into it? So let me first show you guys the truck. This is what she looks like. Turn off my beacons. Turn off all of this stuff. So I've got her here in Louisiana. I did put some aftermarket rims stuff on her. That's from one of my own packs. That's also, yeah, that's from one of my packs. So this is the truck in all of her glory. The oil-filled rig back here in the back, I'm quite fond of. I really like this setup. Got a little winch on the back there. Pretty much everything that you see here that is matte black on my truck could also be chromed, could be painted. There's options for it all. And then you'll notice a lot of things, if we zoom in here, are highly detailed. Let me see if I can go to photo mode here. The things like the, I'm not sure what that is. You can kind of see in here where we get it inside, but he's taken a lot of detail. They're taken and done a lot of detail in these trucks, which is highly appreciative. It's not too often that you're going to find yourself underneath of the tire, but if you do, Bormann's got you covered, literally and figuratively. That said, let me jump into the store with her real quick. I'll just fast travel to a shop. And then in here, we can look at the build menus. So first up, you have your cabins. You have a day cab option. You have a sleeper option. I currently have the sleeper equipped. It's not a super big sleeper, but when we get inside, you'll see there is a bed and that kind of stuff in there. I've personally modified these, so ignore the super juicer part. But other than that, all I did was change how much fuel the truck has. Other than that, the truck is base. You can see here, you can swap it from a paintable base or back to that oil rig that I had, and it also changes the fifth wheel. And then all the different engines. So my engine pack, if you guys are familiar with the engine pack that I've put out, it does cover this truck. So you'll see in here I have the Bad Dog 60 series equipped at the moment. But if you have some other favorites, from my pack in particular, I do have the Mr. Bad May, the 3000 series, as well as the 4000 series. We've got the Bad Mac E6. We've got a bunch of stuff out here. And I do have an engine update for my mod coming out soon. Um, his engines, a lot of his engines come from Slab Jerry. So again, they're solid engines. They're not bad at all. Um, there's Aussie spec stuff, which have unique sounds to them. I did go ahead and I made one of my own engines here, based off of that sound. So you'll see here, there's a Bad Mac MP10. So I just tuned her up just a little bit. Made her on par with some of my other motors, but kept the authentic Mac sound. So if you're interested in that, do look out for my engine mod, and you'll see. Well, I don't have the name of it in here, but it's Mr. Bad May's Engines and Transmissions on Steam. Um, Hooked it up with one of my custom transmissions, but it has really solid transmissions in here itself. You won't have any issues in that regard. It's got the one little dash in here. Now this is a custom dash. This does not exist inside of ATS. This is something Bormann has created from scratch. If you look up the 2012, I think it's a 2012 Mack Titan, or you look up like a 2012 Mack CHU, this is the dash you would see. What he's done as well, and I think this is also true in real life, inside this little gauge here, you'll see it when we get on the road. This is actually the in-game Mac dash UI, if that makes sense. It's the electronic bit in the middle that shows your speed, cruise control, all that. So that's what shows up here. Makes it nice and convenient for driving. And again, I do think that's true to the truck IRL. Not too many paint schemes here. This is customizable, of course. So if you want to, get into painting, look out for some packs from me. I'll be including some skin packs for the Mack Titan. I don't know if Bormann will or not. I've spoken to him. He's not big on painting. That said, what's in here is sufficient. Is it amazing? No, but okay, I want to go with that black actually. But I mean, you don't need a bazillion skins, right? There is a customize option in here. You can choose a custom color. And like I said, later I'll be doing some custom skins for it as well and taking requests also. Um, full disclosure, I do. Uh, I do take some time with these skins because I want them to look good. So if you ask me for one, be reasonable with it and don't expect it overnight, please. All right. So moving on, accessories. You can kind of see all the build bits and bobs here. So I've got most things matte black on this truck. But if I want to go with the yellow front, really make it pop, I could. Well, I think that's paintable. Yeah. So it's black at the moment because the truck is black. But if I change the color, it would change. Um, Usual chrome. I don't have any chrome on the truck, so left it off. I don't want to go yellow. No, I'm just gonna go matte black. That's fine. The bulldog you can change chrome to gold. There's a lot of different grill options. So choose what you will here. Got mine kind of set up how I like it, but that's also not bad. I'm not going to save any of these changes. There's some bumper bars things in here. There's actually a plethora of them. So it looks like there's deluxe. It doesn't look so bad. I got a bunch of bars in here, or bumpers in here with bars on them. Again, he did keep it true to the Australian style, which, if you guys didn't know, this truck is built for the Australian market. See. So he's got chrome, black painted, matte black, and aluminum, which is basically like a matte chrome, essentially. Your hood's up here, chrome or matte black is kind of your options. In the back, there's a bunch of different equipment you can put back here, whether you want tools or winches like I had before. You can put all that back here. Fenders you can change, so if you don't like the oil rig setup, You know, you could go with more standard plastic fenders if you wish. I think there's a wrap. Yeah. And then, of course, back here, I just have to find the button. There it is. You could deck out custom lights back here if you wished, or you can come down and get one's already got lights on it. So whatever you want to do there, fuel tanks can of course be changed. In this truck, their fuel tanks are basically cosmetic, but you can change this however you like. There's a lot of customization options here. There is also these uh, air filters. You want to call them that? These are air filters with LEDs on them. Those are quite nice if you don't want the snorkels, or you know, some people aren't a fan. I personally love the snorkels. And then there's this little cover, boop, and there you go. Again, the tops can also be changed if I wanted to two-tone it. I don't know. I'm not fond of that, but maybe you are. um, the option is there, right? So again, overall, I think for the price of the truck, and for it being a one of one, basically, there's not very many people out there other than Bormann who make a Mack Titan, not a functional one in 1.57 anyways. I'm a huge Mack fan myself. I absolutely love the trucks, and this one's no exception. You put your little doodads up there. You got little hangers here. Little plush sitting next to me. There's not a whole lot you can do in the back customization wise. There's no button unless I'm missing it, but I don't think I am. But yeah, that's your sleeper. Kind of is what it is. So, anyways, with that said, why don't I go ahead and pick up a job? And I'm going to have a very special friend here join us, aka the Missus. And I'm going to have her in a Mack Titan as well. And we're going to do a little job for you guys. Bear with me 2 seconds while I get a job selected and I get her picked up. So I will be right back once we have a job. See you guys in just a second. All right, we'll be right back. All right, well, welcome back, everybody. So I've gathered the missus over here, and we've got 2 loads of sugar, I do believe, loaded up. Yep, 22 tons of sugar. We are picking up in Bozeman and headed down to Riverton, Wyoming. So, but this is what my truck looks like here with the snorkels. You can see it's hard to see at night, being all blacked out. And my RGB headlights that I've been working on myself. So there's my teal headlights. And then you got the Mrs. truck over here. And she does not have snorkels on hers. She has air filters. And then she's got blue color on hers. Again, with some little beacon lights on top.
You can show it in photo mode if you like, in the daytime setting. Can't tell my blue at all.
A good point. You just mentioned the daytime mode. Good point. Do it here. Kind of what the trucks look like. And you can see our trailers back there, all fancy like. Old Bad Man Logistics. If you're looking for a hardcore VTC, you know where to find us. We're over on Truckee. But this is the Mack Titan, guys, from Bormann Perfomance. So again, I showed you guys the website at the beginning of the video. I'll put a link to these trucks, or truck rather, down in the description. And I asked Bormann if he'll hook us up with a little discount down there. We'll see if it happens, but if not, it is currently on sale, 25% off. Make sure you stop over there, and even if you don't purchase it, show him some support. Compliment him on his truck here. He did a great job with it. And he's also been taking custom requests lately too. So I'm going to get a couple of trucks from him built for the VTC. So with that said, let's get on the road here. I'll follow the missus out. Get our sugar delivered before we're late. We got 10 hours to drop, and we got 6 hours to drive. My tail lights are making everything glow in the dark.
Then turn left. Turn left.
The best way I can describe how the truck feels is it's like the Mack version of a Peterbilt 389. So she's a little bit rocky at the top, like you would expect a big rig to be. And again, this truck is built for the Australian market, so they do tend to be a little bit taller, a little bit bigger. They definitely take suspension and air ride and stuff down there seriously, since the roads tend to be more rough than American roads, and they're not always on roads. So, yeah. We got about 5 hours in game. It's about 20 minutes. I may cut in and out here on the video. We'll see how things go. We are doing this as a hardcore run for our VTC as well. Not very many points, but we'll take what we can get. She is pulling extremely well. No issues. Very, very comfortable to drive.
How do you like the interior? Because I know it's not the more modern digital display.
Yeah, I was mentioned that earlier. The dash is actually a 2012 Mack Titan dash. It's modeled after the CHU, and it's all brushed aluminum, which when the sun's shining in, if you can get it just right, you can actually see the textures on the brushed aluminum in the cab. You just get the sun to hit it just right. But I mean, it does have the, the modern display in the center there. Your cruise control, your speed, all that, just like your Mack Pinnacle and Mack Anthem have. I mean, overall, it's pretty nice. I like that it's different from what you get from any other SES truck, or ATS truck, rather. Right, you won't find this dash in any other truck in the game. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, change up your drives, this would definitely do it. She is big and airy inside.
It sounded good.
Yeah, currently I'm running that Detroit diesel D60, the bad dog, the one from my engine pack. Come on, lady.
Got a little bit of traffic back there.
Yeah, she about became a bug on the windshield. I will say there's a short on my YouTube channel when I took this truck with this exact configuration up to Alaska. If you guys have the Alaska map, the paid one, and I was going up what they call the roller coasters, the two really big slick hills filled full of snow and ice, and this truck was able to eat up those hills no issue, and so much so I actually went right past the convoy member of mine while he was struggling, and I do believe he may have been going backwards while he was trying to go forward, and I went right around him at like 30-35 miles an hour up the hill, no issue. The Mack definitely handles tough terrain very, very well. I do feel like this truck has a little bit better clearance than the other trucks in the game, just based on how it's built. So if you're a fan of off-roading and avoiding damage all while doing it, whether it's curves or medians or whatever, this truck should get you through them. And again, these are not standard headlights. The missus is running her truck with standard headlights, but she's pulled away from me there. But
You need to bear right exiting.
Keep right to continue on the current road. Then exit right.
see her up there going around her little loop-de-loop.
Yep.
Exit right.
You're right behind me, I think.
We got the XPO guy between us. And there is if you guys are fond of driving without the GPS, there is one in cab
Use the
here.
left lane to stay on the current road.
It works, and then
turn
you could also
left.
stick additional one if you wished on the windshield. It's all supported.
You're letting me go. What? Thank you,
Turn
sir.
left.
Definitely there's no red light. Well, that's a van. Or a bus. These coaches are vicious. Get out of my way. Move over. Usually I just yell at them that I'm Australian, they get out of the way. Get down the old 212 here. Try to get this cars back off. Is it going into a single lane? I feel like it's going to go into a single lane.
Not sure.
It is 70. Look at that.
65 actually for truck.
65 for truck. All right. Well, I mean, it's better than 50. Driving in that view is always so dangerous. Hey, what are you doing, repair guy? What are you doing?
45, 45.
Use the left lane to stay on the current road. Then turn left.
There's no copper here hiding.
Turn left.
Like I said, she does drive like a Pete 389, so it takes a little bit to get her around the corner. She's really floaty. She likes to lean a lot. But it is very, very nice to drive. It's different. Which I think when you're looking at modded trucks, a lot of times that's what you're looking for, is something a little bit different. For me personally, right, I was looking around and I do have some of the Ruta trucks and stuff like that, and those are fine. But right, like there's a W900 in the base game, and there's a Pete 389 in the base game, and there's a 579 in the base game. So when it comes to like paying for a modded truck, but I like to get something that's just different. Add a net new vehicle to my inventory, you know what I mean? My garage.
We're in time to
Keep
30
right
here.
to continue on the current road. Then continue straight. Continue straight.
Headlights make your trailer look green. Whoa, that's really bright.
Wow, I can see it in the
Whoa.
back of the car in front of me.
That's really bright. I'll do that.
Continue straight.
Let's just say with my RGB pack, you will not have an issue seeing the road. Don't know if we just missed the train or just beat the train. Not sure which.
$30.
Whoa, turn. That was really close.
You must be doing
Slow down.
70, like it said.
I was doing 30. I was just driving in third person. All right, it's a good thing she's got good ground clearance. We avoided the sign. Ultimate disaster. All right, that always happens. You buy a new car, a new truck, you get 10 miles from the dealer, and you hit something.
Breaking it in.
That's how it usually goes. The first little rub on the rim, like, so painful.
Okay, going down to 1 lane here.
That means go faster for me. That truck's gonna want my lane, and he's not gonna care that I'm in it. Right, it is 70. We can get by this guy. Yeah. Golden.
Use the left lane to stay on the current road, then turn left. Take the next
Let's
leg.
stick that cop out.
Don't take me out too.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Again, never drive in third person, guys. Dangerous. I'm doing it for you all. We can blast her with the beams. That's what you call high beams.
You can see it on the buildings and the mountains.
It's really bright. That's the teal lights in my RGB pack. When you need to see something to get the job done, just don't try to see the speed limit signs because they get whited out.
Continue straight. Slow down.
Flashers up top. There you go. Once again, that's our VTC, Bad May Logistics. After the YouTube channel here, and you can catch us almost nightly streaming and trucking, trying to stay in the top 3, the goal. If you guys are interested, make sure you check us out over on Truckee.
Well, we'll also make sure to leave a link to apply to the VTC in the description below as well.
Yep.
Slow down. Continue straight. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Continue straight.
70 again, which is good.
Slow down.
Cruise for a little bit. What other views we got here? Oh, we got the old drive-by view. You just put me back. Yeah. Side view. Oh, we got the street view.
Continue straight.
That's the rear view. Cab view. It's not bad. That's from the top of the cab. I'm usually just in the cab.
Continue straight.
Maybe we'll see some daylight by the time we get there. Almost 4 a.m.
Almost 5. Be sunrise, I think, when we get to the drop off.
I think so.
I see the sun coming up in the side mirrors. But yeah, overall, I mean, I'm impressed with this truck, and I've played with a lot of various paid trucks. So like I said, I do have all the rudest stuff. Tried some stuff from KSW. He also has some very good trucks, but some of them are really hit or miss. So you got to be careful with these paid mods. Definitely make sure you're looking up YouTube videos before you make any kind of
Slow down.
purchases. Some of them just don't work in the current version of the game. And if you're looking for oddballs, kind of like this Mack Titan, you know, not just another 389, because I mean, there's Rudis P389, there's which I'll do a showcase. It is a great truck, but there's that one, there's Pitzers, there's Roland's. Like everybody and their brother's got a
Continue
389,
straight.
and some of them are definitely better than others. But this is the only 100% functioning Mack Titan that I've found. There's a couple others out there, but be wary of those. I've tried them, and they either have headlights that will blind you, right? Like the headlights here are normal. These are my headlights, of course, but you know, Mo's got the ones from the truck in there, and they're usable. They light up the road like headlights should. They don't blind you as the driver in the process. And then the truck will do anything you need it to do. A lot of the others won't. Lakes and stuff again. Officially morning. And we are approaching our destination.
Continue straight. Use the right lane to stay on the current road, then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, it's a nice little area.
So yeah, nice little river here. You can kind of see the textures in your dash now. All brushed aluminum.
It looked nice. Yeah, you're right.
You can really only see those textures when the sun hits it just right, but you could definitely tell it's brushed aluminum. It's not like just some shiny plastic, which is true to the truck that this was based on,
Continue
because it was a
straight.
metal dash. Even the wheel, if you look at the wheel, it's got the same texture on it.
Continue straight.
Approaching our destination.
Slow down. Use the left
we're
lane to
pulling
stay
into a
on the
Walmart.
current road. Then turn
Walmart's
left.
gonna be busy selling sugar for a while. Between the two
Turn
trucks, we
left.
got 44 tons of sugar going to Walmart. One little store. Whoa. Walmart got a security gate.
That's the gate.
They want to protect those kayaks. I can sneak through here without it closing on me.
Arriving at your destination.
Yeah. He just dropped off. Full speed on her to pull out of the way. Get in and do the same. We are ghosty. Do like how her truck looks too. Nice looking truck. Really looks nice. Deliver this sugar. Yeah. Go over here and pull up next to the missus once again, just to close this out. Oop, there we go. Headlight. So yeah, guys, hopefully you like the truck. Again, the link before this truck will be in the description of the video. Again, currently, as of January 2nd, at least it is 25% off, so it's about $18 roughly. Everything on her is functional, working, and she drives great. My engine mod, or engine pack, if you will, obviously supports the truck, so, and that's free. So if you do pick up the truck, make sure you pick up my engine mod off of the Steam workshop. And even if you don't pick up the truck, right, just drop Bormann a note, say what's up, let me appreciate his work, and hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, stay safe, enjoy the holidays, and take care.
Take care.
All right, guys, take care.